Have you ever had that feeling when you're home alone at night and you swear something's watching you from the shadows? Today on Retro Rewind, we're sinking our claws into Werewolf, the supernatural horror show that was way ahead of its time but got buried by network TV faster than you can say silver bullet. All right, let's set the stage. The year is 1987. The Fox network is brand new, just a scrappy little upstart trying to take on the big boys like ABC, NBC, and CBS. They needed to make a statement and to do something different. And one of their big swings was a dark, serialized horror show about a college kid on the run, turning into a werewolf every full moon and tracking down the ones responsible for his curse. It was The Incredible Hulk meets The Howling, and it was awesome. Werewolf was created by Frank Lupo, same genius behind the A-Team, but instead of Hannibal and explosions, we got lycanthropes. At the center of Werewolf was Eric Cord, played by John J. York, who, if you're a soap opera fan, you probably recognize from General Hospital. Eric was just your average college dude until his best friend drops a bombshell. Hey, I'm a werewolf. Can you, shoot me in the heart with a silver bullet so I don't keep killing people? Eric, being a good friend, refuses, and, well, that backfires pretty hard. One bite later, and he's got the curse and spends the rest of the series hunting down the original werewolf, Janos Skorzeny, played by Chuck freaking Connors. That's right, the Rifleman, as a terrifying ancient werewolf. And let me tell you, he was menacing.
Here is what I'm going to do.
This wasn't your cuddly teen wolf situation. This was pure nightmare fuel. And if that wasn't enough, Eric also had Alamo Joe, a relentless bounty hunter played by Lance Legault, hot on his trail. Between the deadly werewolves and the human threats, poor Eric could not catch a break. Fun fact, Legault also hunted the A-Team. This guy just loved chasing heroes. Now let's talk about what really set the show apart, the transformations. The special effects on Werewolf were absolutely top tier for the time. We're talking Rick Baker, Hollywood horror legend. The werewolf makeup was terrifying, the transformations impressive, especially considering this was network TV in the 80s. They went full horror movie quality when they could have cheapened it out, and that's something that we should respect. Unfortunately, in spite of the cool premise, in spite of the amazing monster effects, and in spite of some seriously creepy atmosphere, Werewolf got the axe after just one season. Why? Well, mainly because Fox was still figuring out what it was. The network was throwing everything at the wall. Sitcoms, sketch shows, dramas, just anything they could do to try and stay afloat. And unfortunately, Werewolf got lost in the shuffle. Between bad scheduling, low promotion, and being just a little too bit ahead of its time, Werewolf never found the audience it deserved. Fox was struggling, and an expensive horror show just wasn't what advertisers wanted back then. So, after 29 episodes, it was gone. But here's the thing. Werewolf may have died young, but its influence, that lived on. You ever watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Supernatural, Charmed, or The Vampire Diaries? Well, you can thank Werewolf for helping pave the way. It was one of the first network TV shows to take the supernatural genre seriously and deliver ongoing serialized storytelling about monsters and curses. Think about it. Eric Cord's tortured hero arc. That's basically Angel from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The idea of hunting down supernatural creatures week after week, that's Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural. Classic supernatural TV formula. Werewolf walked so that Buffy, Supernatural, and Charmed could run. Even though Werewolf got put down early, its DNA is all over modern supernatural television, and that's why it deserves to be remembered. So, the next time you hear a noise in the dark, remember, it might just be a werewolf. No, it's probably just your cat. But Still, if you ever get a chance to track down Werewolf, do it. It's a forgotten horror TV classic that deserves a second look. Thanks for hanging out. Remember to hit subscribe, like, drop a comment, and remember, be kind. Retro Rewind.